aí pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Vamos continuando aqui com o God of War. Na última parte a gente parou aqui, né? Então vou dar continuidade aqui. A gente derrotou o Minotauro no último vídeo, né? Deu um certo trabalho até, porque eu achei que ia dar pra fazer um glitch ali, mas eu não consegui, né? No caso eu ia conseguir matar ele desde a primeira vez que eu acertei todos os analógicos, né? Mas não deu certo, felizmente. Vou fazer o começo chamando o filho dos patos, né? Patos 2. Filho ou filha, não lembro se é filho ou filha. Ele está fraco. Boa. O poder que a gente vai pegar agora é bem da hora também. Bora, Kratos. Maravilha. Poder mais da hora do jogo agora.
Lord Hades.
Your progress is impressive, Kratos. But your skills will not carry you to your ultimate goal. I offer you the souls of Hades itself. The souls of the dead, who stand ready to fight by your side. Take this weapon, Kratos. Take this power, and use it to defeat your enemies.
Bora. Vamos upar já elas, né? Primeira vez 4.500, depois acho que é 9.000. Ou mais que isso, hein? $10.000. Vai em nome do Olympus. Claro, man. Maravilha. Os anéis de Pandora. Voltamos. Certinho que ela tem que colocar. Rodando. Maravilha. Agora é só colocar o de dentro. Ser feliz. Vai embora agora? Por que o jogo enfatiza nisso? Eu não entendi, né? Apareceu uma gente aqui, mas...
Your progress is impressive, Kratos. But be warned. Once you ascend to the upper levels of the temple, you will not be able to return without Pandora's box.
As Kratos rose through the massive temple constructed to guard Pandora's box, he realized it was a monument not only to the gods of Olympus, but to the madness of the mortal who had designed it. He'd conquered the lower floors of Pandora's temple, but what lay in wait above would test even the greatest warrior.
Pois é. Beleza. Olha ele aí, esse cara é bravo. Ele já tá com medo, já viu o sangue da boca dele. Vamos ver.
Kratos had been in service to the gods long enough to know the Harpy had been sent as a warning, a reminder from his former master of the decision that had cost Kratos everything. Had it been that long since he'd almost met his end at the hands of the barbarians? That long since he'd traded everything to save himself?
Ares!
The sky split apart, and the god of war stepped through. Descending from Olympus, he saw the makings of a god in a mere mortal. Ares would save Kratos. He would turn him into the perfect warrior, his servant on Earth. Only a simple pledge of loyalty was required.
My life is yours, Ares. From this day, I shall carry forth your will.
And his fate was sealed. As promised, Ares rescued his new disciple, bringing forth the power of a god, destroying those who would slaughter Kratos and his men. As for Kratos, no mere sword and shield would befit the newest servant of the god of war. The blades of chaos, forged in the foulest depths of Hades. Once attached, the chains remained so, chained and seared to the flesh, a part of the bearer's body, a permanent reminder of Kratos' pledge. In return, ultimate power. The rage of Ares exploded from within. But soon, he would learn the true cost of such power. A cost too high even for Kratos to pay.
Wretched beast! I know who it is you serve.
Return to your master Tell the God of War I am his no longer. Tell him he is not safe while I walk the earth. I will find Pandora's box. And I will use it to see him tremble and fall before me.
É, mano, você não devia ter falado tudo isso pra ela, né? Ela vai lá e cagueta mesmo, pô. Cagueta tudo plano pra eles. Ares, né? E aí, irmão, esse se pode mesmo. Aí, 10, né? Eu não vou salvar não. Não sei nem porque eu entrei aqui. Maravilha. Só poder apelar. Poderzinho apelão. Aqui a gente vai fazer mais um skip gigante, né? Beleza, eu acho que dá pra gente passar assim. Ah, legal. Mentira que voltou tudo.
The path before Kratos was clear, but still, the memories came rushing back, as familiar and permanent as the blades chained to his wrists. Memories of what he'd done in the name of Ares. Memories of how he'd become a servant to the god of war. A beast, his humanity robbed and replaced only with the will to murder. No one was safe. Entire armies fell before Kratos and the soldiers who followed him on his unending path of conquest, all in the name of his master. Those who offered resistance of any kind were dealt with quickly.
They've built this temple to offer prayers to Athena! This entire village stands as an affront to Lord Ares! Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Emboldened by the god of war, Kratos' army was ruthless, feared throughout the world for their brutality. All that mattered was conquest in the name of Kratos, their great leader, who had become near invincible. He feared nothing. But there was something about this temple, something forbidden. All his instincts told him he should never cross its threshold. Never step inside.
Beware, Kratos. The dangers in the temple are greater than you know.
But the village oracle's warning fell on deaf ears. His ambition would not be denied. All who opposed him would die.
E aí que ele cometeu o erro maior da
In that
vida dele.
instant, the glory he had reveled in turned to horror. The image of his two final victims would stay with him for all his days. With that act, Kratos knew he could no longer serve his master. He had but one calling now, the death of Ares. He would murder the god of war.
Ares, you will die for what you did that night.
Você que matou elas e atorpedou Ares. Incrível. Quer ter alguma coisa aqui. Pessoal, acho que seja isso. Vou terminar o vídeo por aqui. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se vocês gostaram, já deixa aquele like para ajudar. É isso aí. Lembrando, pessoal, se inscreve aí no canal para ajudar. Também que a nossa meta de 500 inscritos, né? Vamos ver se a gente bate. Muito obrigado. Falou, até a próxima. É nóis.